Hello everyone, this is my first recording on YouTube. I do plan on talking about the markets and stocks in particular and looking for opportunities. Today, I'm going to focus on the current market turmoil and potential market crash, or at least market correction. And although it was supposed to be the 7th, I have now burned into the 8th at over midnight, trying to get my microphone to work. So without further ado, current market status. Market has been pulling back. We are moving into other sectors: money, energy, financials, industrials, and materials, with energy and financials dominating. Interest rates are on the climb. Strong job report. So we do expect economic recovery to continue. 120 billion in treasury auctions. S&P 500 index is flat over the past several weeks, but the extended and overheated stocks are falling. NASDAQ index reaching oversold territory. My outlook, I'm expecting to move up, but I'm watching for a failure here. Watch for rejection at the 21 EMA on both the NASDAQ and S&P 500. Qs, which are the NASDAQ, needs to hold above the 311 level. With all the positive news, plus money still pouring into the economy and 1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill likely to pass next week, and COVID vaccines rolling out, I'm expecting to continue up trend over the next few weeks. I was expecting a pullback in late April, early May, maybe late May, maybe even a strong correction, but this early in the game, we might not see that happen. Just keep in mind, if you're a long-term investor, over enough time, the market should continue to always go up. And if you're a short-term investor with more speculative stocks, then you might be at higher risk. I do have another video I plan on creating, which I'm going to talk about several stocks. Today we are focused on SPY and QQQ. In the NASDAQ QQQ, I'm looking at a weekly chart, log chart turned on, just to give you guys a sense of what the market looks like over the last few years. Right? Nice strong uptrend. Red is the baseline, which we found support. 200 moving average here. The dotted blue line that you see through here is relatively where the middle of that upward movement looks. And you can see that when we pulled way back here during the COVID move, we were already extended. So a pullback would have been normal. However, we then shot way up, way above the normal range that we were tracking in. And so a pullback is sort of expected here. Going to switch to the day chart. Go ahead and stay in log. As you can see from this pullback from October, we have hit the 1618 extension, and therefore a pullback to 127 was expected, and even down to as low as the 764 you could see. If we bounce off, which we did, we bounced off the previous lines here, and we should, I shouldn't say that, we could see it fall if we can't get back above the 311 level. That'll likely have us being rejected at the, actually maybe even just the 8 EMA right here, this one. I don't think we're going to get back up to the 21 anytime soon, but the first test will be the 8 EMA. If we can't get above it and stay above this 311 level, then likely we'll continue down. If we continue down, I would expect us to bounce somewhere in this area. So 288 to 283 on the Qs. But if we do get back above the 311 level, the next test will be against the 21 EMA and potentially the 50 moving average. So somewhere in the 320 area, maybe a little bit lower over the next few days. SPY, switching back to the week view. As you can see, we've had a similar run up, but not as exaggerated. So the blue line being the middle, red line being our baseline. The pullback was stronger, right? We had a stronger pullback, went through the 200 moving average on the week chart, and the movement up pretty much kept in line with the current movement. So a pullback in SPY is probably not going to be as strong, and that's what we've been seeing. You know, the overextended stocks were hit harder. The other stocks not so much. So kind of expecting the SPY potentially to get rejected at the 21 and maybe fall as low as 360, but less likely. So I am expecting us to maybe trade sideways a little bit longer and then continue up. I am watching for movements past 385, and I am invested in stronger companies, longer term companies, and in my shorter term plays, I am out of my more speculative stocks, but I am still watching. So that will be another video. Hopefully I'll release that tomorrow and give some other insight. Thanks for watching.